What if I told you I went an entire month eating nothing but meat? No veggies, no fruit, no bread, not even a sprinkle of seasoning beyond salt. Just steak, eggs, bacon, and more steak. Sounds crazy, right? That's what I thought too. But after hearing countless stories about the carnivore diet, from miraculous weight loss to mental clarity, I decided to see for myself what all the hype and controversy was about. As someone who's always had a fairly balanced approach to food, this wasn't just a diet experiment, it was a full-on lifestyle shift. I documented every burger, every craving, every awkward dinner party, and every unexpected benefit and side effect. The results? Let's just say they weren't what I expected. I've always been curious about extreme diets, the ones that make you raise your eyebrows and wonder, could I actually do that? The carnivore diet was one of those for me. A diet that consists exclusively of animal products? No vegetables, fruits, grains, or sweets? Just meat, eggs, and some dairy? It sounded radical, but I decided to give it a shot for 30 days. Here's what happened. Week 1. The meat monotony sets. In the first few days were a mix of novelty and nausea. I stocked my fridge with steaks, ground beef, eggs, bacon, and a few types of cheese. Breakfast was often eggs and bacon, lunch a ribeye or burger patties, and dinner some variation of the same. No sides, no sauces, no snacks, unless it was more meat. By day 3, I started feeling what's commonly referred to as the keto flu, a foggy head, fatigue, and digestive discomfort. My body was adjusting from burning carbs to relying solely on fat and protein. I missed fruit more than I expected. And fiber? Let's just say my bathroom schedule was confused. According to Dr. Kelly Peterson, a registered dietitian and nutrition scientist, this is normal. When you suddenly remove all carbohydrates from your diet, your body has to recalibrate. You're switching fuel sources, and that comes with a transition period, she explains. Week 2, energy roller coaster. During the second week, things got interesting. My energy levels began to stabilize, and I noticed fewer afternoon crashes. I wasn't hungry between meals, which was a big surprise. In fact, I often skipped breakfast without even trying. Mentally, I felt a bit sharper. I don't know if it was placebo or a real shift in cognition, but I definitely wasn't as sluggish as I had been in the first week. Still, some health experts remain skeptical. Cutting out all plant foods means you're missing out on fiber, antioxidants, and other micronutrients essential for long-term health, says Dr. Marvin Liu, an integrative medicine physician. Short-term benefits might be real, but we don't have long-term data to support this diet as a safe or balanced lifestyle. Week 3, peak performance. By week 3, I felt surprisingly good. My skin looked clearer, my bloating disappeared, and I even lost about 6 pounds without counting calories. My workouts felt more consistent, and recovery seemed quicker. I was sleeping deeply, waking up refreshed and not constantly thinking about food. However, it is important to note that the benefits might be tied to what I removed, not just what I was eating. Many people see improvements simply because they're cutting out processed food, sugar, and common allergens, says Dr. Peterson. That doesn't necessarily mean meat only is the reason. It could be the absence of junk. The takeaway: would I do it again? The carnivore diet was an eye-opener. It forced me to rethink my relationship with food, hunger, and nutrients. I realized how often I snack out of boredom and how sugar sneaks into everything. But is it sustainable long-term? For me, no. I miss the variety, the micronutrients from plants, and the social aspect of food. However, I can see how it could be a useful elimination diet or a short-term reset for some people. Extreme diets can teach us about our own eating behaviors, but they're rarely necessary to achieve good health, says Dr. Liu. The best diet is one that's both nutritious and enjoyable enough to stick with. Would I recommend it? Only if you're curious, healthy, and willing to listen to your body. It's not a magic bullet, but it is a fascinating experiment in simplicity, discipline, and self-awareness.